Hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2 Arcada 12. We got almost everybody here today. Unfortunately, Kane is unable to join, but the story must go on. So, without further ado, since we start a bit late, we'll start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys needed to rest after your encounter. So, you went out to the city to an ice cream bar, La Vista's Throne. There, you guys tried the local alcoholic ice cream and also some experimental drinks. One of the effect of the alcohol is that a person is highlighted to Kitiara for some reason. So, when you guys went on a late night shopping trip, Kitiara, Ignis, and Akal instead went to stalk this man to the edges of the city to find him attacked by the girls that was escorting him. Being the hero, you guys leapt into the rescue, and the man, now known as Zos, thanked you guys and recognized you guys actually. He welcomed you into the city and even invited Kitiara on a duel the next day. After returning back to the home base, you guys get some rest. You guys then meet with the Betrayer King first thing in the morning. Surprisingly, the king is happy to help you with the event, with your summit. In exchange, though, he wishes to become kind of like an arbitrator for the event. Can he be trusted with the responsibility is the main question. So, right now, you guys are in the House of Deals. Members of your troop are scattered about in the house, all still trying to recuperate, well, physically okay, but mentally from the castle massacre. On the table in the living room rests a macabre display of flowers surrounding the decapitated head of Pyre. Luckily, the gentle repose casted on the body prevented it from smelling even worse than how it looks right now. And surrounding the display, you can see there are some spare clothes ready for the resurrection. Reincarnation. Gotcha. Alright, so what do you guys will do now, this morning? Alright. So, Ignis, can you describe your ritual again? How does it look like for the rest of the party? Mm-hmm. The resurrection, it's oils. Reincarnation, it's oils. You will need 1,000 gold pieces worth of rare oils and unguents. Unguents? Unguents. I don't know what that means. Soft and greasy or viscous substance used as ointment. So yeah, more oils. What is it? Give it some time. Thing is, you only have his head. Remember? You were running away from people. You're not able to, carry everything that he has on his body along with you. Yes, I said just now in the intro, there are some clothes on the side. All right. Mm-hmm. It's for me as well. Yeah. I get distracted. Sorrow, upon hearing that, will first step forward and then will kneel down beside Fire's head. She whispers to herself, but those of you with higher perception will be able to hear as she says, Fire, you didn't have to die. It should have been me. Just come back. Alright? Sorrow. The elf, small elf here. Yes. As she does so, just go and roll this real quick. Alrighty. She focuses on it a little bit and then she steps back, allowing the next person to contribute to the ritual. Who's joining in next? That's fair, yeah. Alright, go ahead. Roll me a persuasion check. Duly noted. There's one more possible contribution, if you wish. At the same time as you're kind of standing up to contribute, Lena kind of stands up at the same time as well, and then sees you. He immediately tries to step back. No, please, you're a nobility like him. I'm sure you have more say. Have you asked? It most um retroactive insight check, I guess. Go ahead. All right. With a 29, you would know that he cares about his wife. He has to spend a lot of time away, so whenever he is by, he tries to spend it with her. So yeah. If you don't want to, I can. Yes. No, I doubt it. You're no student of his, I'm assuming. That's what I thought. Lena walks over towards the body, looks down at Pyre's head in the middle there. He then unsheathes a dagger from his belt, delivers a deep cut into his palm, and then drops it right onto uses his thumb basically to smudge a little bit into his palm, and then crosses it across his forehead, and one running down the bridge of his nose. You a warrior. Fight. As he tries. As he steps back as well, allowing you, Ignis, to finish up the ritual. Yeah, we can hear you. A bit. A, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead. Roll me a blind GM roll. D20. If I recall correctly. Let me double check. If I recall, there is no bonuses, no nothing. Just D20. Oh no, sorry. It is wisdom check. So go ahead. Wisdom check, please. No. Nope. This is not a check, guys. This is not an ability check or saving throw or anything. All right. So you cast the spell. The fire burning the petals all around. It begins to engulf the entire head of pyre. The fire grows brighter and higher, burning up the flowers all around, but not really singeing the head of pyre. But the fire grows brighter and brighter to a point that you had to avert your eyes for a moment, and when your sight returns, the head remains on the table. Ignis? Is the spell over? Oh, well, Ignis, say something! No, 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 no. You've done this before. You brought her back to life, pointing to Victoria. Do it. Again. Again! Tears be. Sorry. That's all you had to say. Sorry! You're just a fraud, aren't you? Healer, doctor. Can't even. Oh, Rex. Rex, he's a necromancer, right? He can. He can do something. He did. He did stuff. He brought us back. She kind of stammers in her words there. Fuck you, as she runs out of the house. This door slamming behind her. Hey, you don't have to listen to that. She's just a little bit distressed. Haley kind of walks over to you, holding you by the shoulder. No, you know how these work. It's just whether or not the spirit wants to come back, and course, of course. Hold on to it. Just don't worry about it, okay? You see, Victoria is no longer inside the house. Artyom goes, don't worry. Victoria went after her. I doubt she can hit you more than you are how she is right now. How optimistic of you. Oh, what now? Lena just still looking over the body. Oh, ah, very well. I have. I have. He will not act well to this news. I don't think anyone will. They will want to know. All we can do is hope. Not many can afford the amount of diamonds needed to bring people back from here. For now, I think we can assume his journey ended here. Yeah, everybody would be nearby at the very least. Regardless, we must continue. This, he stands beside Pyre's body. This is a good way to rally the people of Kailapa and maybe even Nobilans and the other Genasi nations against the Empire. This is an ammunition you should use. Apologies. Yes. Yes, I believe he would. It's a virtual consult, magical consult. Yes, yes. But regardless, after this resurrection ritual, the mood within the house is kind of down. Victoria was able to bring Sorrow back from wherever she ran off, but at this point she just locked herself within her room upstairs. Not well. Poor girl. She feels responsible for his death. After all, he died protecting her. There's not much we can do, right? Just carry on. And you better not worry yourself about this sickness. Good. Hard to say. I'm not particularly familiar with undead. I mean, I think that is an oversimplification of religions around the world. That's like saying all fire genasi hate water. Well, there you go. Maybe I'm the unique one in this world. I'll go check up on her. You do what you need to do. Well, stay back. If anything comes over to the house, we'll let you know. Right? Some calls work given its call of flame, you know. All right. It's not immediate. It's sometime later in the afternoon. So you spent the rest of the day just reeling from the resurrection ritual. And by. All right. Who do you want to send? Yeah, you don't have to send it now. You can send it later tonight or something, some other time. All right. And okay. So later in the day, you yes, I know. All right. All right. So, with that, you guys made your way over to the fighting pit that Zos told you about the other day. You had to walk through the main structure of the city, following across that river again, traveling kind of like through the market area where you had a drink the previous day, until all the way you reached to Terran Row once more, where you saved Zos from a couple of banshee-like assassins. Over in that area, there is this unassuming building from the outside. The building up there, out in the front, just says the Colosseum, but the building itself is just a simple, kind of like a wooden shack, basically. And entering inside, it seems very, very dingy. There's a bar at the front of the counter over there. There's a couple of empty tables on the side. The man behind the counter is this dwarf that with kind of like a very muscular. Actually, he even doesn't look like a bartender. More looks like a bouncer, if anything. Seeing you guys entering, kind of gives you look at you. Greetings. What can I interest you? like I said, it's a simple dingy bar. There's a bar counter where the dwarf is at. There's a couple of empty bottles on the shelf behind him, a couple of empty tables scattered inside the room, and a couple of chairs. There's a door that leads to the back room, and a couple of windows that lead outside. Placey does not look like a coliseum at all. And it gives you a look, eyes you up and down. Ah, back room. Gonna eyes the rest, see who, gonna how you guys are dressed and everything. You'll fit right in. Go on. Well, less about things moving faster, more like when you look forward, you can see kind of like duplicates of your hand of the people around you. Like when you look at the barkeep, you can see him wiping the table, wiping a mug, and like shouting at you. But the one that's really in focus is the one that's wiping on the table at the moment. And depending on how much you focus, you can almost even like see multiple duplicates of the person, depending on how much you focus. Um, and as per Ignis explained, seems like what you're seeing there is just possible futures that can happen to you, and you're able to focus on one that you want to, use it to your advantage to manipulate your future, so to speak. Yeah. So you see your hand, you see your hand with a thumbs up, you see your hand with a middle finger, just multiple of it at the same time. All the things that you would do you would do, but like different possible realities and so. Right. So the five of you, assuming the five of you, begin making your way into the tavern and then down into the back room where there is a staircase that leads downstairs. But the lower and deeper you get, you can instead start to hear more and more people shouting and chanting and booing. A bunch of people are just roaring at something out of nowhere, and as you get lower and lower and lower, you can hear these noises gets louder and louder until finally you arrive at a double door. When you push open, immediately you arrive at what looks to be an underground arena, so to speak. People all around you, tieflings, humans, dwarves, people from all races basically are in here. Most of them shouting at a couple of people in the arena fighting each other. What you can see in the arena right now is a couple of mages that are just throwing cantrips, and one fireball just explodes in one corner of the arena, kind of like illuminating this invisible barrier that blocks any effect from the inside of the arena spilling outside. People go ooh at that event as you move in. You can even hear people shouting, cheering on some of the fighters, booing the others. You can hear brokers shouting out deals and bets, and some of the people are looking very intently at some scrolls that they have in their hand. You can hear people selling peanuts and beer while watching the competition. It is a kind of like hectic situation where people are just shouting over the top of each other. But even in this chaos, all of you, your eyes catch one single tiefling that's walking over towards you. This guy is dressed in a kind of like a crop top, basically, black and gold clothing. His hair is slicked back with a very thin kind of mustache as he reaches you. Greetings, you must be the amazing Spicy 7, yes? Very good. We have been expecting you, especially you, Miss Kitiara. The ref will be meeting you. Please follow me. He brings you over through the crowd, dodging through the people, bring you over to one room on the side as of everything, out of all the chaos, and you can see inside that room. There are a couple of people in there, but the one most prominent one is this kind of handsome looking tiefling with a loose maroon robe that kind of glimmers as he walks around. He talks to a couple of the people in the room, but upon you guys enter, he immediately shoo the other people and greets you with open arms. Ah, welcome, welcome to my arena. I heard Zoss saying that the amazing Spicy 7 is coming here. I thought he was bullshitting. A pleasure to meet you, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yes, yes, yes. You may call me just the ref. It's fine. The Colosseum is mine, so is the fighting pit. And I hear we have a little contender joining us today, yes? Kinda looks over. Yeah, I had assumed with the weapon strapped on your back. Please, please have a seat before you fight. Of course, we have to go through some formalities and everything. So come in, come in. Wine, champagne, yes? Uh, Still settling down. All right, fair enough, fair enough. That's fine. All right, so just for formality, you need to sign a couple of documents. But before we get to that, how have you been liking the city so far? It's pretty good, yes? Yeah. Very good. Well, we do have a accumulation of cultures over here. Now, I understand. I recognize Mr. J5, Miss Ignis, and Mr. Kane here. Miss Kittier, of course. Zos introduced me. I'm not sure I know you, gentlemen. What is your name? He kind of eyes you up and down, trying to gauge what you are, and then gives up halfway. But regardless, welcome to the city. Now, I understand that Miss Kitiara would like to enter into an exhibition match. What about the rest of you? Are you interested in joining in as well, or will it just be her? Just what? Well, you can't just watch in my Coliseum. But regardless, Miss Kitiara, we have a contract over here for you to sign, just to make sure you follow the rules of engagement and everything. You can go ahead, give it a read. Well, for the rest of you, might I introduce you to this? As he unfurls a scroll basically that you guys would realize many of the audience that was looking at the fight was holding the scroll, similar looking scroll just now. This is what we call a live betting sheet. A lot of things can happen in the battle, then you might be interested in betting in the outcome. So I will give it to you, to each one of you. And you don't have to use it, of course, but please feel free to indulge. I believe our odds are favorable. So basically, the sheet will have, one second. uh, you will see this. It's basically a sheet that have been arranged for you guys where you guys can bet. So there are three types of bets basically. The winner's bet, where you bet on who's going to win. That's obvious. Event bets, where there are like some events that you can bet to happen, and if it does happen, you can what do you call? You can place your bets in it. And then finally, of course, you can bet on the fighter's performance round by round. You'll be able to write in immediately in there, and the results will lock in at the end of the round, so to speak. Yeah. And that's correct. Yes, it's just for you guys, basically. So, I'm sorry? That's fair, that's fair. Certainly. I mean, feel up to you. Go, are you saying that out loud or? Yeah, telepathically, of course. I I see you have some things already in your mind, but I'm not going to pry, but do put in your numbers if you're interested. Simply put in your name and how much you're willing to bet, and the odds will basically be what will be paid out to you if the bet is successful. So go ahead and put in your basically the list is longer, but these are the ones that are most likely to happen, basically. So kind of like a summarized of it. So you can put in your bet at any time. The bets won't close until kind of like at the end of the round. Then the results are locked in, and then we'll move on to the next round and so on for the performance bet. I'm sorry. Oh, the performance bet is basically you're betting on how much damage, how much total damage the fighters in the arena deal. Yeah. So each round in the performance bet. So each round you choose on which one you want to bet. Maybe you bet that they deal 0 damage this round. So you put how much money you want to bet in that section. And then if you were successful, then you'll get that much money then. Kitiara can bet on the winning or losing, but that's about it. There are kind of like some big players fighting in the arena right now, but this particular bet sheet is for Kitiara's fight, basically. I see. From where you are right now, you won't be able to see, but later on, when you went to the big arena, then you'll be able to kind of like keep eye look. Oh, immediately put 100 on Kitiara. All right. Winner's bet, yeah? All right. Gonna put 100 there. Yeah, you guys can edit it and put in the numbers yourselves there. You can put. I'll add another row for you guys to bet. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Kitiara, you can go ahead bet on everything as well. It's just that you won't be able to update your bet since you're in the middle of the fight, so you won't be able to change if you added any new bets. Yeah. So like especially for the performance ones. Uh-huh. Yep. If she moves every single round, then yeah. Then by the end of the match, then she gets the 1 to 2 odds. So no, no, no. Okay, winner's bet is who wins, yeah. Events bet is just that thing happening. So if any of the fighter never ends the turn in the same place, so like they always move every round, then you win. Any one of the fighter. But for example, last one, both fighters get disarmed at some point. That means both of the fighters have to be disarmed. I did. Oh right, because you guys can't see. Let me just change it here. There you go. Now you'll be able to see it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, put in your bets. Put in your bets. The performance bets can increase to more rounds if the combat does continue beyond round 3. But yeah. So for Kitiara, you're going to try to parse the documents in here, and I'm assuming after a few minutes you just immediately guess those. Oh, what? No, I'm not. Can you hear me? Okay. So damage. How much damage you're doing in the round? All right. And at this point, the guy comes in like, "Don't you worry, you don't have to write everything now. You guys are so excited." As the battle continues, as long as the bets are not locked, you can feel free to add more bets if you want to. You can't withdraw, but you can add more. So, if you believe in your friend over here, then basically at the start of the round, that's the last time you can put in the bet for round 1. All right. Now, meanwhile, Kitiara, as you try to read your contract, your eyes go kind of like the spirally anime kind of spinning thing. All the legalese, everything is just crazy. But the guy seems to notice you getting a little bit frazzled there. Darling, do you want to invoke your right of knowledge? Yes, right. Simply ask. Well, let's see here. So, first of all, this particular part over here says that you forfeit your right to safety until the end of the batch. Yeah? Right to safety meaning if there is any harm done to a person physically, a judge will appear to, enforce your right to safety. So we're saying for the duration of the match, you'll need to forfeit that right. Okay? Understand? All right. This part over here says that you cannot harm the enemy below 50 hit points. An amulet will be provided to inform you if the enemy has fallen below that threshold. Yeah? Amulet is, as he kind of scrolls, looks into his drawer a little bit and pulls out this, what looks to be just a simple string amulet, but at the end it's kind of like a locket. But when you open the locket, you can see there is a scroll inside it with like very, very small writing, seemingly the enchantment of it. So he scrolls it, puts it back into the locket, closes it. This one over here shall heat up a little bit. Not enough to damage you, but certainly painful, just to let you know, even in the midst of battle. Okay? If the enemy has dropped below 50% of their hit points. Okay? Yes, come on, we don't want people die. Well, there have been some deaths in the arena. Sorry, going, Aka? You should allow what? Oh, buffs. Well, The actual combat itself is between the two of them, so such an interference would not be allowed, technically. Before they go in, actually, that is fine. As long as the spells that are applied to them are not above 5th level during the battle. So that says this round over here, since this battle is designated as a martial tier battle, no spell above 5th level may be cast. Yeah? Well, we do not have that. That's why we have the contract now, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Uh, yes, you can buff, no problem. You know, people have scrolls and all that. That is certainly allowed, so you don't have to worry about that part. Yeah. All right. So in the event of the competition is the match is cancelled due to interference, etc., etc., all money that is put into the bets are void and will be put into an escrow until further notice. The result the result will be noted as a draw. So you won't be able to it won't consider a win or a loss on your record. If an opponent yields, do not attack them. That is a big no-no. Understand, Kitiara? Alright. Finally, your likeness and name will be used within the Coliseum for future promotions for the next for the next 30 years. Uh, well, if you wish to purchase your likeness back, you can. It'll just cost you 100 gold pieces. But it's a part, you know, we give you a place to battle and everything. In exchange, we take, we're allowed to use your appearance and everything for any sort of promotion or anything like that. Yeah? Oh, yes, of course, you can purchase your rights if you so wish. Sorry, I can't go on. We'll just assume telepathically. Yeah, we'll just assume telepathically unless otherwise. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So after he handed you guys with your betting sheet, and for Kitiara, I'm assuming you signed the agreement. Yeah, he read through everything, explained you clause by clause, making sure you don't sign anything that is, make sure you understand each one basically. And nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. No limits by the looks of it. All right. You sign it in there. Wonderful. I thought mirror image is a self thing. Yeah. Uh, it extends the range of touch, not self. If it's a touch spell, then yeah. Yeah, yeah. Really? Nope, it's yourself. It is yourself. Man, I didn't realize D&D spells is so restricting. What the hell? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, 24? Just before she goes in. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yes. Yes, you do. It's not a concentration, right? Meaning it's an independent spell now. Yeah. Oh. You make an attack roll, you can forego the d20. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you should be able to ride. It's kind of like riding a horse, basically. Buff, 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 buff. Yeah, yeah, I saw. Yes. Yeah, that's right. You can touch yourself, yes. Bull strength, I'm assuming. Bull strength, I'm assuming. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. So Bastion Law is a feature. Yeah, and then the other one is a magic item. The only spell that he casts is haste. So he's actually good. All right. So with that, as you kind of like getting ready, passing Kitiara all the items, she struggles to wear the amulet and everything. When you enter the next room, you can see Zos on the other side is kind of like raising his hand, is doing some boxing with a punch with a what do you call that thing? Punching bag? Yeah. He's just going in there, just going to town on that bag. Sees you guys come in. He sees Kitiara and everything. He waves at you guys. Hey! And he's seeing Kitiara at this point is like glowing with like various magical energies that has been casted on her. He leans back. Damn! Didn't know we're going that serious. I mean, all right. I guess I gotta call him some favors as well then. All right, I'm liking this. I'm gonna go all out. Okay. So like, no hard feelings. He kind of gives you puts out a hand. You're really assimilating to your life well. Let's go. As he as he brings you over. Extra damage, yeah. Yes. Enjoy your buffing session. I'll see you in the arena. Zos turns around and walks out. You can hear from the announcer, and in this corner, we have the Slayer of the Dragon, cause the ladies love him. We have Zos. All right. So you're done buffing Kitiara and everything. The guards nearby kind of like, Miss, you have to enter now. Say goodbye. Well, we have guards to escort you to your seats, so don't worry. uh, are you willing or unwilling, Kitiara? All right, okay. So as Kitiara walks inside, she starts to grow inside, you know. And in this corner, we have. Holy shit, that's a big woman. We have a member of the amazing Spicy Seven, which means wanted by the Empire. We have the dual wielding great fighter. We have Kitiara. She enters the arena as well, which brings us into. Just heavy footsteps, each step kind of coming in as Kitiara joins the battle. Yeah. No, your weapon grows with you, so it's a massive great sword now. Alright, 1 second. First of all, I need to remove your ownership of the commoner. There you go. Yeah, that's something wrong with the audio today. Don't know why. All right. What meme? I only know Game of Thrones. Is the big woman still here? Yeah. Yeah, he gonna like charge the crowd and everything, and he turns around, sees you. My God, woman! As he seemingly just raises his fist to fight this giant woman wielding a pair of great weapons. This is gonna be fun. Thos, are you ready? He nods. Gideon, are you ready? Let the battle begin! As he goes in, go ahead, roll initiative, and in the meantime, both of the rest of you, go ahead and place your bets for this round. This is the final time to close in on your bets. It's in the journal. The pit's begging for some reason. It's betting. Yep. Meaning, sorry, the odds there, right? No. The odds are basically how much money you're going to get by betting. So if 1 to 2, meaning if you succeed, you'll get triple your money. 1 to 1, double your money. 2 to 1, you'll basically get your money back. Yeah. All right. And so with that, let me roll initiative for Zos as well. And let us begin with Kitiara. What do you do? Indeed. Hunter's mark on Zos. Alright. Nope. Hunter's mark, you just mark. Yes, like that. Alright. Oh my god. You get another action that you can use to attack once or do some other actions, basically. Yep. And +2 to your AC, if I recall correctly. It's a lot. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Alright, go ahead. First attack. No. No advantage. It's just succeed once per dawn. Yeah. 27 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 14 points of damage. Second attack. Hunter's Mark, Hunter's Mark. Oh my god. I don't think this guy's gonna survive long, guys. You're enlarge. Oh my god, additional 4 damage. Alright. Go ahead, make your second attack. That's 120! Just okay, so just roll crit damage, but before you do, put in the situational, just put your D4 plus D6 in there as well. $44 plus 80. Okay. 44 points of damage into this guy as you move in, cleave the sword into his shoulder, and then his eyes just widen like, whoa, what the fuck? Go ahead, make your third attack. You're not done yet. Okay, that one does not hit, as this time he moves in, parries the sword. You roll the 7. Yeah. 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 Alright. That turns it to a hit. He parries it to the side, but he parries nothing apparently as the sword comes in onto his other shoulder this time. Go ahead, roll for damage. 17 points of damage. Okay, so that's your third attack. Oh yeah, another 5. Yeah. Okay. And then go ahead, roll your bonus action attack. Oh no, you already used your bonus action. Finally, hasted action attack. Yeah. So one more attack. Oh no! Yeah, exactly. 30 more damage onto him as he moves in. Oh, no, sorry, 30 to hit. Sorry. 30 to hit does hit. Okay, go ahead, roll for damage. Might as well be a 30 on that one. 25 points of damage onto the guy. His amulet is not heating up yet. Oh, and as you move in and you do this flurry of blows of attacks on him, on the one when you deal a crit hit, you can immediately feel kind of like a pulse of energy emanating from him, kind of like pushing you back a little bit. You take 21 points of psychic damage. You use your reaction to reduce the any elemental damage by half. This is not an elemental damage, so you can't reduce it by half. 21 points of damage. All right, go ahead. Roll 2d8 to reduce it. 6, so you reduce it to a 15 instead. All right. No, she has not action surged yet. Nope, that was hasted action. No, no, no. It's just one attack. That's it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go ahead. The man is looking brutalized right now. Go ahead, make your one, two, three, four, fifth attack now. No, you do not get bonus action. Just an action. Mm. Go ahead. 25 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 18 points of damage as he gets pushed back on the ground. Blood start to spreading onto the floor, and you feel the necklace on your chest heating up. Fifth, basically, you're not allowed to beat someone below 58 points. Basically, below 50%. Below 50%. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, he at this. Yeah, you still have your remainder of attack actions. You're not doing anything else with those, yeah? Yeah, it is heating up. The amulet is heating up. Yeah, clearly. Even in your state of flow just now, you're able to notice the amulet really easily. Yep. Yep. As you move in, yeah, and you're like this like 14-foot tall monster with like great weapons smashing into this guy here. He has this kind of like wide-eyed fear and look in his face as he's kind of like holding his shoulders, blood pouring down the side of his body. The crowd at first was like, yeah. The whole place is just silent right now, seeing Kitiara onto the ground. The announcer, uh, 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 stop! Game. That's game. Everybody is just like eyes wide. Like they've seen strong fighters in the arena before, but this is a massacre. As yeah, so this is like almost like in a blink of an eye. So each second, her arms draw, move, swing this massive weaponry across the room, causing kind of like almost like sonic boom with each strike. Basically, people are just like amazed and, to be honest, afraid of Kitiara right now. Zos as well have this kind of like wide-eyed, yeah, like instinctively he thought he was going to die as he looks up to you, Kitiara. Yep. Oh, how does your healing spirit look like, Kitiara? Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically every round you can do 1d6 healing and it just continues. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You can yeah, over several rounds you can roll two more d6. Roll two more d6, please. All right. So 10 points of healing onto Zos as the creature fade away. You can feel your amulet no longer as hot as the beginning of this confrontation. The announcer kind of you can hear feedback from the mic. Winner is Kitiara! Everybody, round of applause! As Amazing Spicy 7 at the corner cheering. Crowd is just staring, and then a slow clap. There's a crater basically around her right now. Just from her swinging, she basically dug the earth a little bit, you know? Uh, uh, all right. So yeah, the room is quiet until a single person starts to clap. You turn around and you see it's Zos giving you a clap as his wounds start to heal. People kind of look at each other and then nod. Ooh, ooh, and the crowd starts to go a little bit wild, properly wild, like oh, get the best fighter of Infinity! As people begins to kind of like shout and everything, cheering as you finally are rewarded for kind of like get some recognition for your skill from these people until finally you can hear someone kind of like taking the mic away from the people. Congratulations, apologies for the short match, we thought it'd be longer, Zos, but regardless, congratulations, Miss Kitiara. And congratulations to the Amazing Spicy 7. Welcome to our arena today, and thank you very much for today's match. Winners, can go ahead, enjoy yourself at the banquet. Uh huh. Oh, all the blood on the floor retreat back into his body and like starts to heal itself in according to the damage that was dealt. She walks beside you, Kitiara, as both of you begin walking back to the kind of like where you first met Zostia now in kind of like the barracks area where he turns to you. I severely overestimated my skill. That no. Well, they helped for sure, but I must say I'm in awe. That was amazing, Kitiara. Oh, as you shoo, yeah. So you immediately boom, fall down to the ground. Kitiara, you okay, dude? As Kitiara tries to stand back up, hands quivering from the reel back from the haste. Come on. Zos helps you to get back on your feet as the two of you walk your way back into the fighters' room, so to speak. And back there, people are just like giving you another round of applause, basically from the fighters before you who had seen that battle. This was supposed to be, one of the best fight of the night, and Zos is supposed to be one of their more powerful fighters, and it ended in a blink of an eye. No, they have not. No. So, oh, certainly. That's why one of the bets there was lasting 8 rounds. I did not expect to be beaten in one. I suspect you have shattered my reputation amongst the ladies over this place, so you have to take responsibility for that. Oh! Okay, as he pulls out his betting sheet, you see like 500 gold on himself winning. Yeah, let's not talk about that. As he folds the paper, put it back. Yeah, as they go in. Both of you have high enough perception to hear the conversation from afar. Yes. So later on, you spend some time drinking, chatting with the people. At this point, you get to know with the people of the fighters within the city as well. But after you guys, chat, network, afterwards you guys return to your homes and get ready for the long, arduous campaign you have to bring all these leaders from all over the world into Inferdeter for this one last summit that you plan to do. So, over this long period, we're basically gonna skip over 1 month forward. Yes, Aina? All right. So this message is sent later in the night. After everything has died down, you return to your home, and as you guys are turning in for the day, getting ready the day after, Ignis sends out this message and In return, you hear from the other side. Give me their names. I will join you. They will go down. Yes. You wait, but there is no reply to that one. And so you guys take your rest, preparing for what is to come. And with that, let us over the next several months, you guys have some time to do what you need to do in preparation for that leader summit that you wanted to do. Now, Artyom has told me beforehand he will respec his character a little bit, just to rearrange the stats and everything, making it a bit more organized and more optimized. But for the rest of you, what are you doing during this time skip? Yeah, let's go one by one. Let's start with Akal. Over this time period, what do you plan to do? Yeah. What are you planning to do? Mm-hmm. All right. You you can propose to me later after the session. Can propose to me what kind of gadgets you want to make, and then we can do the roll and everything after the session, so that by next session, then you'll have the items if you want to use, if you so wish. Yeah. All right. Next, to Ignis. What do? Gitiara. What do? Uh huh. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Uh, um, you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fair. Uh. Mhm. Uh huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Chatting with him. Yeah, all right. Sure, 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 sure. All right. So you going to what do you call sparring with Artyom? Well, the difference sparring with Zos and sparring with Artyom is like your sword won't punch through Artyom's defenses. Occasionally they do, that's fair. But for the most part, your sword is just blocked by his like really like first his armor, then his like shield, and then this magical protection that he places on his body that is just almost impossible for you guys to penetrate through. By the way, hey, thank you very much for the raid. That is so many people. Thank you very much. Nope, there's new raid just coming in here. Yeah, so thank you very much. We're just gonna continue here. But yeah, so yeah, Kitiara, you're able to, it's a different style of fighting basically when you're dealing with Artyom. But with Zos, he seems to have kind of like pulled back a little bit on the flirting bit, and then he's just more focused on you as this like intense fighter. Whenever every time you meet, he'd come back a little bit wounded and everything, and then tries to fight you. He loses, obviously. He goes away, comes back again later, tries again and again. Just he's kind of like trying to get to your level, but it's really, really hard for him. Almost like he's hitting a ceiling already, unable to improve beyond a certain point. But still, you don't know. You can ask, but yeah, he still tries. He tries to get on par, trying to get better gear and everything. Trying to meet with Kitiara's fighting. Uh, not perceptible to Kitiara at least during the time during their battle. So there's that. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you got a little bit better. Then Kitiara gets a little bit more serious, and he just gets messed up all over again. Yes, he keeps coming back. Over that 1 month time period, he comes back regularly, tries to beat you, fails, tries again and again and again. And actually, even with your fight, you've gotten a little bit of fame in the local area. Sometimes, even when you try to go out of your way to find a private place to fight, one person accidentally sees you fighting Zos. A crowd comes in like 5 minutes later, just like, ooh, mostly not tieflings though. Most of the people that come to the area is like other adventurers. So like people who are like other warriors, other fighters come to watch you trying to study. Some mages even. There are a couple of like guys gonna like try to flirt with you and everything, fails miserably though, and even have some admirers from the locals as well. So it's just basically yes. Yeah. Yeah, but there have been offers. Do you take them, Kitty Era? Sponsorship, endorsement, buying your likeness to promote their product, etc., etc. Indeed. All right. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, roll me insight check with with. Well, the thing is, it's not. The thing is, it's not like, these guys come in and like invite her for a meeting or something. It's just that after the fight, some of them come and ambush her. But still, go ahead, roll insight check, but you'll roll with advantage because a certain someone who's more experienced with all this guides you through the process. Zos. Avoided that one there. With a 15, Zos gonna advise you with some of the more blatant kind of attempt to just exploit your image and everything. And then there's like a bunch of like non-compete clause and all that. And he tells you that you have the demand, dude. You can just choose. They can't really say anything. So he kind of guides you on a better deal, so to speak. And you're able to find a couple of honest traders, honest crafters, basically, that can help you. That kind of produces product that you would use and you think would be useful for others as well. So there's that. Yes. Occasionally, when you guys walk in the streets nowadays, then you'll see like a banner of Kitiara endorsing a brand of potion of healing. Okay, I need to draw that now. uh, mm-hmm. All right. And then J5, what do you plan to do other than helping Akal with his magic items? Yeah, about that. When you're having a discussion with Remy and everything, Remy would suggest to you that why don't we just use magic major illusion? We don't have to waste time trying to figure out a new technology and we can just create what we need, no? Let's see major illusion. It's not in your spell list, obviously, right? That is the question. Let's see what level it is. Major illusion. Major image. Major image is a third level spell. Yes, in 1 month you can train yourself to learn such a spell. It is it is a part of the wizard spell list as well. So you need something that shows the reality. That's a difficult. Even the reality can be modified with illusions and other things. Recording does it records something visual. If you ask, yes, we have this thing what we call an obscurus. The purpose is to take in visible light and store it within the memory disk, and then using a projection disk, we reveal what is stored within it. And that is the newest technology that we have discovered. But this thing, what do you call this? A memory strand? It's a little bit more abstract. It requires magic, and you know magic and dust, they don't come together. Yeah, I mean, like if J5 is helping you, you can help J5 as well. Well, let's figure it out. Our goal is to figure out how to bridge the what do you call the memory that is within this thing, and he holds up that encode thoughts vial into a more tangible visual, and the connection must be reviewed and approved by multiple people. That part is difficult, but especially with new technologies. But no, we'll figure out something. Yeah, we have the best researchers in Kotakul, we have you, and we have your friend here. I'm sure we'll figure out something. Yeah? Go. Huh? Oh, oh, I see. World. Shit, yeah. What do you call if it's not global? Realm. There you go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Should we just maybe move our team over here, maybe for a month before the summit, so that it's easier for us to discuss. We can rent a house. We'll do a research there. Yeah. We have enough to rent a house at the very least, so that's something that we can do. And our food ordering business is starting to take off a little bit. We can use that as a side income. Oh, I don't know about that. The distance, we'll need to build a repeater tower across the land and protect it. Yes? See, this is why you're the owner. I'm just a researcher. That's a good idea. I will look into that. Understood. We understood. Who's us? Oh wait, no, the ref is also a businessman. He actually owns the Coliseum. Yeah. But yeah, with that, you have the foundations of your research now. You still need some work to figure out where you're going with this. And so you continue on for that month trying to figure out the details and find a way to expose the world to what is contained inside your vial. There is a way, it's just that you need to bridge that road between dust and magic. Yes. I wonder what will be created during this time. So, finally, Ignis. So, for context, we had a different campaign called the Rust Engine, and Rust is an acronym for refined dust. So, I guess. Yeah. So basically, when you have refined dust, they no longer react negatively with magic. We might be seeing the creation of it right here. Okay, so finally, Ignis, you spent time messaging all the people you could, trying to get them to join you in what do you call it? In Infinitere for the meeting. Let's go through the list. We don't have to role play every single one. I'll tell you how the result is. All right, so tell me, who's the first one you're messaging? Yeah, yeah, sure. He, after several days later, he contacts you back, letting you know the situation. The shogunates do not wish to associate with someone of your um, danger level. There is an uncertainty to your alignment right now, and they wish to avoid it, except for the Silver Shogunate. The Silver Shogun is willing to send. Yes, the Silver Shogun is planning to send one of her prince to join you. Specifically, one second. The one that she sends. Where is it? There you go. All right. She would say. All right. He will say that the Dragon Prince Moritsuna Arashi will be joining you in the event. In terms of your father, we don't have it. They were not able to find the body of Kano, but the prince will be joined by Elodie and Rivi and Damien when they come over to Inferdite. Next, you talked with Charity a little bit, trying to invite them to send a representative to the summit. Unfortunately, the city does not wish to associate with any sort of murderers. And given to what you have done at the Castle Massacre, they have strongly went against joining you at your event. So they're just not joining you at the summit. This is whether or not joining or not joining. That's it. Jade replies at the same day. Jade is an old friend of yours, once used to travel with you, who has now returned back home. Jade, upon hearing it, immediately agrees, but then realizes he has to ask, his pupils. And, they all agreed as well. And so he will be returning to you guys during the summit to represent the shadow monks of Shimon. Jack is I'm just explaining all this context is for Akal because he's not used to it. But Jack is Ignis's brother who lost his memory and now calls himself Jack. He has now basically founded a new village in Barco de Cola, consisted of refugees of fire and water genasi. They, while they just are hesitant to join in because they're just a small village. All this is a little bit too big for them. They will bid you good luck, but right now they're just trying to focus to survive. Yes, Aka. Yeah, you can definitely call up some people from your side as well, for sure. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you can just exit. Yeah, yeah. You can actually just represent yourself. Yeah, your faction. Yeah. He just says apart. Yeah. He never specified. I guess you found out during the time skip. Oh, by the way, yeah. Great. All right, go ahead, both of you. Private role. Right. Yeah. So yeah, private GM role. You can roll private GM role when you click on the deception or insight. You can see. Yeah. All right. So uh, what am I what am I doing this? I'll just this is what Ignis rolled compared to yours, Akal. So you tell her what she sees. All right. You should be the most important one in your resistance. Yeah, as I said, like resistance against the Empire is not like, one big the resistance. It's just pockets of people who are not satisfied with the Empire. Most of them are not really effective at resisting, but apparently some are. Ah, gotcha. For sure, for sure, for sure. All right. So that is Jack. Anything else, Ignis? Who's next? All right. Celia, she will reply that she wants to, but right now she has to take care of her people. They are not in the best state right now, and she wishes you luck on your mission. um. Okay, let me ask. She casts sending for a bit as she returns. All right. They replied. They nominate me to represent Lakradat. Fucking hell, those guys. I'm just. Damn it. All right. Next. All right. All right. Dew replies that both the right and the left hands will join you in the meeting. The king right now is not feeling well, so he will be represented uh, by the leader of the right hand, aka Prince Surge. That's right. So he's the basically next in line to King Thor. All right. Uh, Magma and Inferno, the two of them receive your message, and they have already starting to hear the rumors about this summit going about. They discuss for a bit, and then Inferno has chosen. It was chosen to represent Kailapa in the summit, and Magma just comes because she misses you. All right. So yeah, Inferno, the leader of Kailapa, which is Ignis's hometown, will be representing Kailapa, while Magma, Ignis's mom, will be representing herself and to scold her daughter who don't visit her as often as she would like to. Oh, so you're too big from your mom to visit her now, is it? Kids nowadays. All right, next in order. All right. All right. Julia takes a while to get back to you. But in the end, someone returns. Sorry, she sends a message to you that someone from Libertaire will be going in, but she'll not be a representative. She'll just be assisting this person. The person that will be joining you guys would be the curator of external discourse of Libertaire, and she will be assisting him basically in the summit. No, you do not know who the curator of external discourse of Liberté. Apparently, it's one of the high seats of the city, basically. This person is in charge of external affairs. He takes note of them, yeah. He chooses, he basically decides which conflict to take a part in and which not. Affairs, that's right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You can open your thing. Administration, you have Maestro Thanator, you have Marie Garnier, you have Otto, Sylvain Escoffier, or Atieno. None of you are close to any of them. Maybe Sylvain Escoffier, because you are close to his daughter Sabine. Yes. Ha ha ha! I am now promoted to sergeant. Maybe not above my pay grade. Hit me. Don't get paid enough for this. After several weeks of discussion, several weeks, like close to the end, basically, they agreed to send someone. They agreed to send someone, and they're sending Sylvain Escoffier to join. Fenton's not joining. All right. So who's next? Flotant is under Contacle. They're Codecon. Giovanna seems a little bit tired when she replies. She goes, Agnes, I've been trying to rack my brain about this dice thing. I just can't. I just keep getting this vision of a place that I need to go, but I don't know where. I would ask for your help, but kind of stuck over there, right? No, 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 no. I need to have someone to bring me to this place. You guys can't leave that city. Do you know anyone who can help me with this? Jack and Jill. The neutral instead. I don't know. Trying to travel the world and everything's not really what Akami do. I have, not the rest. Kitiara could sneeze at them and they'll become a puddle of blood. I'm just saying you're really, really strong, Kitiara. Like the other day is so insane. You can figure it out later. You don't have to answer it. But Gilvana will be focusing on that. No, she won't. She won't be. Anyone else you're messaging? Mark. Night. Have not heard from you in a while after your attack on his city. Somewhat. And when you contacted them again, Lord Knight is as somber and melancholic as ever. But yeah, you're not gonna jump in immediately, but by the end, you will hear that he and the others want to know what's going on. He and Christoph will be joining this delegation to your meeting. Christoph. Hmm? Jill will kind of chat a little bit, ask you guys how you've been doing. By the end, she will say that she is interested in listening more. She won't make any decisions like, on which side to side or anything, but she will listen. Also ask if Kane will be there. Yeah, we'll do Kane next session. So don't worry about it. Because Vivian's already coming. She's guaranteed coming already. So session now. Ugh. Drama? Um, I mean, she can try. I'll be sure to tell a more reasonable story to Jack. We'll be there. Ciao. Oh my god. Your spell could not reach this. Blocked. Firewall. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, there are other countries in Mercurial. Weakness. But yeah, when you message him again, Rex will reply that none of them are willing to ally with a. What's the word for it? Genocider? Mass murderer. So Rex will be joining alone. He apologizes for his weakness. Can barely even lift a sword, Ignis. I'm literally weak in physical and in while standing as well. Duly noted. Stalker. Okay, much better. All right. And with that, you guys have messaged everyone within the city, just share all this information with everybody in hopes that most of these people would come on the days leading up to the summit. And when we return next session, that's when you guys will begin to meet all the people that you have invited arriving in the city, and hopefully can go through the summit without any complication. And with that, thank you very much, guys, for playing. Gonna stop here for now. We'll see you guys next week. I don't think there's any issues with next week, right, Aina? All right. We'll see you guys next week as we reconvene. Over the week, I'm gonna ask you guys questions to clarify details about your invention, Akal, and also the people you contact, as well as J5's research invention as well. Duke training, Kitiara will figure out what skill or buff you want to give to Duke. We can figure that out. And then finally, Ignis, I don't think you did anything for yourself. You just become the communications officer of the party this session, yeah? All right. Yeah, so, yeah, typical leader. Yeah. But yeah. We're gonna end it here for now. Thank you very much, guys, for playing. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, listening, raiding. We'll see you guys next week for more Arc of the 12. Bye-bye.